Next, Policy Brief, a presentation of the policies of the United States government.
Representatives of the Vietnamese community from throughout the United States and Canada joined together in Washington recently to call for human rights and democracy in Vietnam. The event marked the 20th anniversary of the designation by the U.S. Congress of May 11th as Vietnam Human Rights Day, a day to highlight the U.S. commitment to support the people of Vietnam in their fight for freedom of expression, freedom of association, freedom of religion, and other fundamental human rights.
Busby.
This commemoration comes at a very important time in our relationship with Vietnam, said U.S. Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Democracy, Human Rights, and Labor, Scott Busby.
The bilateral relationship is growing, and as President Obama and Secretary of State John Kerry have underscored, human rights is an integral component of that relationship.
Mr. Busby noted that while some encouraging progress has been made in Vietnam, the country's record falls short of the progress the United States would like to see from a country that is increasingly a regional leader and U.S. partner. The United States, said Mr. Busby, calls on the government of Vietnam to reform national security legislation used to arrest bloggers and others for expressing their views, and to respect the rule of law, freedom of expression, freedom of religion, labor rights, and the rights of vulnerable peoples.
Let me emphasize that our concern about Vietnam's poor human rights record touches every aspect of our relationship. Without progress on human rights, there are limits to the level of development Vietnam can achieve and how far our bilateral relationship can expand.
That was Policy Brief, a presentation of the policies of the United States government.